this is Kai, and today we are doing Akali in the mid lane. Before this gets really started, I just want to say welcome back to the channel. Greatly appreciate the people that do watch these videos. So, today was a little different. I'm doing another post-com. It wasn't done intentionally. I was in the thought process of, hey, you know, I want to do a champion that not a lot of people really ever see anymore. And I thought, well, hey, you know, nobody ever really sees anybody play Akali anymore. Even though she really is a great champ. Like, she's one of those snowball champs like Caitlyn or not Caitlyn, but Katarina or Riven, or even Zed. But nobody ever seems to play her. And she has great AP, AD burst damage. So I thought, you know, okay, I'll start practicing with her a little bit. You know, just get used to it. I did a little bit of research on her. You know, stuff like what you should build and what runes you should, you know, take and masteries and all that. And I looked at a kit to see, you know, kind of how like you could combo with her and stuff like that. So I decided to take her in a match, and didn't intend on recording this at all. But This match went so well that I couldn't not record it. So we are facing an Annie in the mid lane. We have Poochie the Dova playing Maokai jungle. We have Kirby playing Yas top, and we have Merc, Resolute Merc doing Illaoi, or I can never pronounce that champion. Anyway, we have him doing Alawi, there we go, Alawi bot lane support. Don't quite know why, but it works. So yeah, like I said, we're facing an Annie in the mid lane, and the thing about this is just try to get safe farm. Like right now, Annie's not poking me as much as she should be. She is ranged, she could be poking me and keeping me off the CS, forcing me to have to farm with my Q. But she didn't. That's her mistake. So right now, we're just trying to farm. Once we hit 6 is where a lot of our damage comes from. And I will say that my farm is not the greatest with her. Her Q is a little inconsistent as far as like damage goes, I noticed. And I missed. No, I did get that one. I thought I missed that CS, but I did end up getting that one. I did miss that one though, unfortunately. Now, Annie did poke us a little bit, and she did hit 3 before us because she is able to get a little bit more CS than I did. That was interesting. Like, I didn't think that was gonna save me at all, but I managed to just be right on the edge of my shroud, which really saved me there, because if not, she probably would have killed me. The biggest thing I don't understand about this champion is why nobody ever really plays her. She's got to be one of, if not the best AP assassin right now. Especially with the changes to the Hex Tech Gunblade. The slow on it helps her out so well. It's a really great item for AP, like your AP melees, in my opinion. Or anybody that's like AP AD. I'm not really sure like what champions that would really work on. I mean, Katarina doesn't really auto attack at all, so she's got hardly any AD possibilities. I throw my Shroud here just to hopefully be able to get some safe farm and maybe get some damage off on her like that. Annie is really, really hard to lane against no matter what you're playing, honestly, in my opinion, just because of that stun. See, and I keep trying to farm with my Q, but the inconsistency when you're low level with it is really annoying. I pop my Shroud here, try to get some damage off her, she stuns. And there's the Thunderlord's proc, and then there's the Ignite for First Blood. Honestly, I could have probably played that better, but at the same time, I thought Annie was gonna kill me. And Maokai coming in to just try to kind of help me farm just a little bit, knocking the minions down, because I am wicked low health. I pop my Shroud there just to be safe, in case their jungler comes out. Their jungler was a little derpish. I don't think he was very happy with his team. But yeah, I mean, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get people that are in just a bad mood and want to be jerks. I had something I was gonna say there, and I completely lost it. Okay, sorry, that's my bad. Before the jungler, the whole jungler thing, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, yes, okay, now I remember. There is one thing that does mess up Akali a little bit, and I don't think it's really that big of a deal. But if you're trying to like get out or something, or use your shroud to get your Q off on the enemy first, so you can R and then auto attack. If they have a pink ward and they drop it in your shroud, they will be able to see you. With the changes to sweeping lens, they won't see you anymore. Well, I mean, I'm not exactly sure how that works. I've heard that there is a that it does allow them to see like where you've been, but not so much where you are. So it'll give them a little bit of an idea. If they have a skill shot, they might be able to hit you with it. Now, Annie's flamethrower, on the other hand, that can still hit me because it is just a cone damage. I try to be careful of this Annie because I know she's got that stun up. She is 6, so she can, you know, Tibbers me, do a Tibbers stun, and that would hurt, and she'd be able to burst me for quite a bit of damage. But, she's not being as aggressive as most Annies are, or at least most Annies that I've played against, which worries me. So I'm trying to play a little bit cautiously to keep from her, you know, to keep her from bursting me so much. And if you look at the main map, you can see that she's going for blue. Which blue on Annie is very, very dangerous. Gives her so many cooldowns, allows her to just spam her abilities to get her stun more often. And I just missed a bunch of CS. That's one thing I'm not very good with this champion is CSing. And get a little poke damage, get an E off on her. I couldn't get the auto attack. She walked right out of range of the auto attack, so. If you guys don't know, with her Q, she throws her Karamas, dealing 95 plus 24 magic damage, and marking the target for 6 seconds. Akali's melee attacks against a marked target will consume the mark and cause 120 plus 30 magic damage and restore 35 energy. So, I mean, it's very good if you can hit him with a Q and get an auto attack off on it. I don't know why I E'd there. I messed that up. That Tibbers stun almost killed me. I had to flash here. Maokai pretty much saved my ass with his ult. Made it so I took less damage. I really thought I was dead there. Good looking out by our jungle, and Yas when he got back to lane, when he got up lane and realized that she wasn't even under tower, you know, letting us know that Quinn was gone, helped that a lot. I was in the call with all these guys, so the communication was pretty nice. I definitely prefer playing this game with people that I can talk to. Right now we're 3-0. We've got 11.3k to their 9.5. We're doing really good against these guys. I do believe I know I have 1 kill to myself. Yeah, at this point I have 1 kill to myself at the moment. I do believe our bot lane has 2 kills. Our ADC wasn't doing that great. I know he has 1 kill, and then there's 1 kill to our jungler. And then she stuns me here, and I get within enough range to ult. And that's one thing about Akali. Like, you can do your full combo, which usually is Q, alt, auto, E, and then in a couple seconds you can do it again. Because her ult, you can hold up to 3 charges of it. She has immense burst damage. I would really like to see this champion a lot more, though I wouldn't exactly want to lane against her because she is a pain, she hurts. And then we see Elise. It's the first time Elise has come into lane. And she's really far behind. She got shut down pretty hard. Poochie's been running through her jungle and taking her jungle. So, I mean, like I said, this was just well played by all of us. There wasn't a lot that they could do here. The jungle has been shut down. Now, I got stunned by Elise, but I knew Poochie was waiting here, so I figured I'd bait it out. I dropped my shroud in case I need it. to run back to it. It was a great bait. I had a feeling with Annie coming down lane that she was gonna try to stun me and do something, and then Annie didn't even really come in. I think Annie figured that my jungler was there. I hadn't been playing Reckless all match, so I mean... And here I was gonna go up and try to help gank Quinn, because Quinn has been bullying Yas all match, and he's been having a hard time, but she ended up warding, and Poochie had to go in on her and killed her. He was gonna try to let Yas get the kill on her, but... I mean, stuff happens. It doesn't always work out the way we plan, unfortunately. But if you look at the map down here, I mean, they don't have much for vision. And not that we really have much for vision either, but... being as behind as they were... you would have thought that they would have probably wanted to put more wards. Here, I really shouldn't say... Okay, yeah, I did back. I couldn't remember if I backed or not. I have a tendency to play real reckless sometimes. It is literally the, my biggest downfall. I, don't know when to back off and not engage. Like, I mean, I do and I don't. And then, here, this is my bad. I messed up on this. I thought Annie had gone down bot. But she hadn't. I thought I see her go down through bottom river. And I told bot that she was on her way down there, and she was actually up top. And she killed our Yas. I didn't realize it. Now, at the same time, Yas being pushed under tower like that, should have had try warded, but it was a bad call on my part. It was really bad, and I did apologize. I felt like an ass, because I thought she had gone down bot. I didn't see exactly where she went. But, I mean, like I said, that was a bad call. It happens sometimes. And Quinn was able to get a tower out of that, and I should have gone and protected that tower, but at the same time, I had Annie pushing my tower. And there's Poochie and our bot lane getting dragon. I think that was that was first dragon of the match. But now, you know, they got a tower on us. They're still down by a little over 2k gold. Here I ward, and I didn't even know Quinn was there, but I had a feeling she wasn't up in top. I had a feeling she was coming down mid again. So I decided to roam over here. Oh yeah, that's right. Poochie and I were gonna go get blue, and then Wolf's picked up here, and Annie comes, you know, Annie doing Annie things coming out of mid, and we're like, oh, well, we're not too worried about it. And then we see Alistair and Lucian here, and it's like, okay, no, we have an issue. I go over here, I get a bunch of damage off on Annie. She stuns me, but I got my shroud down first. I ult her again, and get some more damage off on her. Ult her again, and kill her. And here, you know, I'm still in this fight, and I don't exactly know why. I decided to go after Alistair, and I shouldn't have. I should have gone back and fought Elise. But there's Alistair's flash, because he's a moron. I don't know why he flashed. I dropped my shroud here. And then I'm going back through jungle, and I'm backing in the bush, which they didn't even have warded. Oh boy, that bugs me. I almost killed Quinn here. If I could have just ulted one more time, she would have been dead. But Alistair had me stunned. It was a bad call on my part, but I don't even think they had that warded. No, they didn't. They didn't even have it warded. I don't know how they knew I was there. They must have thought that I was taking blue again. But it was a bad play on my part. I should have, I really should have just stayed and fought Elise. But I thought that Jin was gonna have, you know, Jin and Alawi were gonna have it, and nobody made a call otherwise. So I kept poking at the cow, trying to make him go back so they could get bot tower. It wasn't the greatest idea, but it happens. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. And here I was waiting for a little bit of gold. Oh, excuse me. Here I was waiting for a little bit of gold for, I want to say boots, but I can't remember. I don't remember which item it was, but I was waiting for a little bit of gold for a night. Oh, it was for my Bilge Water. That's what it was. It was either for my Bilge Water or to complete Hex Tech. But I don't even think I really even had to use Hex Tech. You know, the Hex Tech. active during this match. But now we're pushing for this mid tower. I'm quite a bit ahead of this Annie, so I got a couple kills at this point. Annie backs here, which was kind of a mistake. She should have stayed and defended tower, because Elise knows she can't defend tower. Quinn's gonna come down and try. She has to back off because of the little sapling that Maokai threw behind tower. We ended up getting tower here. I back off just a little bit to avoid any, poke or CS, and I'm gonna ward here in case, I didn't know at the time, or if bot or anything was gonna come down. I ult, Q, kill Quinn, and Annie gets off a lot of damage on me. I get in my shroud here, and I wait. I could attack here, but I waited, I E'd, and then Q'd and then ulted to get out of my shroud and put some distance between me and Annie. I ended up living out of this, and Pucci couldn't believe I lived. I do believe he died during that engagement. Yeah, he died, which explains for the comments he made afterwards. Yeah, he was a little salty because I lived, but yeah, I managed to live. And that's the thing about Akali. She's got so much burst, even at little health and with the spell vamp she gets from Hex Tech. Between her abilities and autos, you can actually do quite a bit. It's really nice. Like I said, she's very underplayed. I suggest trying her out. I'll look at my build after the match. Before I end the recording, I'll turn on the build thing. Oh my god, what is that thing called? I don't know. The little thing that shows you all the players and the builds and stuff down at the bottom. I'll turn that on. And I left the scoreboard on for this one just so you guys could see the advantage in towers and stuff. I don't think this match is very much longer. I warded there just as Quinn did, because I know she hasn't been coming out of the river bushes. She's been coming off the sides, and last we had seen her, she was down by bot. So I thought it was a good idea to just get that warded. And if I remember right, Drag's gonna be up here pretty soon, and we wanted to try to contest it, but my team decided, told me to go push out mid, try to put some pressure on tower, which is exactly what I did. I went and put pressure on tower and let them fight. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to try to get towers. I pushed farm in there and decided to come down and join the fight at this point because almost their entire team's here, and Yas and I were both in mid lane, so. I see Lucian there with the call-in, so I decided to focus him. You got one kill on Lucian. We just wiped him out, and Pucci lives with like very, very little health. And then here comes Annie. I didn't see her at first, but as she steps by Alawi's tower, I see her obviously. Tower, wow, tentacle, I guess is what you would call that. I decided to chase her, burst her down a little bit. She ults me, she gets the root, Jin gets the root on her, and allows me to keep audioing. Wow, if I can English today. Autoing her, and then she tries to back off, and I just ult her. This time I can safely back in blue, because I know they're all, they were all dead, and they were back at base as they were spawning. That's our second dragon there. We're about 5k up now. We're 20-7. I mean, this was a complete raffle stomp. I was just really proud of this match and wanted to do a commentary for it because this was my first match with Akali, and I know I messed up a couple times on combo and stuff. Her combos do take a little bit getting used to. Actually, it's not much different than Zed really, except for with Zed you W, E, Q, and then if you're close enough, get an auto attack off, unless it's your ult, in which case you R, W, E, then Q, to get the most damage off on them as you can, so you can proc your ultimate. Obviously, getting a few autos off as you can. Where Akali, it's usually Q, R, auto, E, and then do it again, or use Shroud if you have to get out. Here we see Quinn And she, she is probably our biggest threat right here. And there's the Unstoppable. I kind of did steal that, and I probably shouldn't have, but I mean, with Akali, you kind of want to be fed and steamroll, and that is exactly what I did. Is I got really fed. That was our, that was our biggest bet. Our best bet, in my opinion, is just to get, get us all fed. And it's nothing against Yas. I would have gladly have given the kill, but he was a little bit behind because he had been poked out by Quinn the entire match. So I thought the kill would have been better on me. And there's the Tibber stun, and Elise with her repel in the spider form. I ult her, ult her again, and she dies. Like I said, Akali is just a really fun champion. She is very, very bursty, and she can burst many times. Well, not many, but at least 3 times. Within a few seconds of each other. If you play her right, she's very good at securing kills, and especially if they go behind tower. You can come around tower ult and then do your combo and get out. And I go up here to see if anybody's up here by Poochie, and I was gonna help them push that tower and try to get a little bit more pressure on that, as they have 1 tower in our top already. And then I ult Lucian, and I get hit up by the cow and knocked back, but I got his flash out. And here's the surrender. This is GG. Like I said, we absolutely bullied the crap out of them. It was my first match with Akali. Like I said, I was very proud that I did so well and wanted to share this. So let's see. Where are you? I don't want frames. I want... Oh, it's this. Okay, I guess that's called the scoreboard. Okay, so let's see. We'll go over this just real quick. I was 11-1-5 with only 70 CS, but I mean, A didn't even have much more than I did. I mean, that Quinn wasn't as big of a threat as I thought she was, but still, it's Quinn, and I don't like, I don't like not letting her, I don't like letting her get too far ahead because she hurts. Okay, so build-wise, you rush Hextech Gunblade. That is absolutely your first item. It gives you 40 attack damage, 80 ability power. It heals for 15% of damage dealt. Well, let's just read this off. This is 33% as effective for area of effect damage. Okay, so that's not bad. And then the active deals 150 plus 97 magic damage, and slow. Yeah, I couldn't see it because of the victory symbol here. But anyway. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. And slows the target's movement speed by 40% for 2 seconds, and it's got 30-second cooldown. So I mean, that's not a bad item. We had a needlessly large. Oh, we were going for Rabadons next, and then we go into and obviously get sorcerer shoes for the extra magic pen. I mean, I suppose that's not. The boots, in my opinion, are very situational. Sometimes you might want to go Ninja Tabbies or go Mercury Treads, depending on what you're laning against. But I mean, that's completely up to you. And then I think I probably would have, after Rabadons, probably would have maybe gone as Zanya's or something like that. Or trying to think of yeah, actually I probably would have done Zanya's. I mean, build with her is very situational, but her staple is Rabadons and Hextech, and then just pretty much build AP. Just a bunch of AP for the burst damage on her magic. I haven't really tried AD Akali, but I'm sure it works probably just as well. But it's probably more auto attacks because most of her abilities, actually I think all of her abilities do magic damage. Oh, her E does physical, but I mean, if you're trying to poke at them, you're going to want that AP damage because of her Q. That's her range attack, so. And even her ult does magic damage. But like I said, you could probably build it like a hybrid or something like that. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if you guys enjoy the videos. Let me know what you guys think about these post-coms. I've done 2 of them now. But like I said, they're not really my style, but sometimes I have to do them because of just how things play out. Alright, thanks for watching. Peace, guys.